could be a spicy question. He says, do you think the US would be better off without the political Israeli lobby controlling it? Ooh.
That is such an important question, and we should have no lobbyists. The lobbyists are the problem in Washington, D.C. Every time I go out to super expensive restaurants or events, the lobbyists are the ones paying the bills. So lobbying should be made illegal in the United States of America. That is a huge issue because Washington, D.C. Congress has been taken over by the lobbyists. So the lobbyists are the problem and it should be made illegal. And that is the problem. But the Israeli lobby is so intriguing to me because it's not what people have turned it into, but it is a huge problem. Benjamin Netanyahu is being called to The Hague, the International Criminal Court. Now that has been postponed a little bit, but the bottom line is that this is the most banned and censored news. There is a massive Israeli lobby in Washington, D.C., but people like me, real journalists and real elected officials can just say no to it. And if they don't, they are corrupt. No one should be doing what a lobbyist tells you to do.
You are extraordinary, and you're going to make lots of friends around here in my chat. I promise you that, because they find people are saying exactly the same thing. You know, real journalists should be asking this, and you're willing to answer questions a lot of people aren't willing to answer. So I mean, a lot of kudos and a lot of respect. We've only got a couple of minutes left, but was January 6th a way to target peaceful protesters and warn others against protesting in the future, do you think?
Oh, yes, of course. You know, January 6th was a rally and it went south because the Washington, D.C. and U.S. Capitol Police were understaffed and they made stupid decisions. But the bottom line is that Nancy Pelosi, the ex-Speaker of the House, was responsible for that. The Speaker of the House is in charge of the U.S. Capitol. So that was her fault. That wasn't President Donald Trump's fault. And now it's being used by a weaponized DOJ. Under the Biden regime, he has had Merrick Garland, the current Attorney General of the United States of America, go after women like me, men like you, people who are American citizens who stand up for the U.S. Constitution. Mostly Christian men of fighting age have been arrested. More than 1,500 have under the Biden regime. This is the most banned and censored news. And yes, I'm willing to talk about everything. There's no topic that's off the record for me.
You're amazing. If people had to go to prison for their part in January 6th protest because it was so serious, surely Hunter Biden should be facing the death penalty for his much more significant crimes. Why is there a lot of call, or is there no real impetus for more prosecution against Hunter Biden at the moment?
Well, he was found guilty of the felony gun charges, but because his father is the president, it's a very slow journey. I don't believe in the death penalty ever. I don't think it works. However, I do believe that we should open Guantanamo Bay for people like these elected officials who've lied to us. I interview hundreds. There's 535 people in Congress right now. I've interviewed half of them and they lie straight to our faces. So we have a problem in the United States of America where we're not holding our people, our members of Congress, accountable because they lie, and they do take money from the Israeli lobby, and they do take money from tons of other lobbyists. It's not just Israel, it's all the lobbyists. So we are in a crisis in the United States of America, and we, the people, have to solve that.
You are a force to be reckoned with. One more quick question then, just a really quick one. What do you think will come first, World War III or the American Civil War, and would the latter prevent the former?
I think they're going to happen simultaneously, but it's going to be peaceful on the American Civil War side because our side does not want any violence. But the bottom line is World War III is coming, and I will keep you updated on that because it's time to prepare for that. We, the people, do not want war at all. We are peaceful people, and we just want our freedom.
Awesome. Corinne Clifford, I love you, and we'll speak